to you by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Falcons on Sunday night.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll close another Sunday of football with a great matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward. We are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional round game. I'm excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, David. Every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, you can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear, then in the situation we're in, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
See who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. He stopped on the return at the 27. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion, and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Young working from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So on now comes the former All-State soccer player from Fayetteville. About 20 miles away, it's Sam Martin to punt. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game. But he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Man in motion here. On 2nd down, Robinson. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That stop made by Derek Brown. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Penix here from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Algier on 1st down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They go play action. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt reaches 50 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running the toss here to Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They bring a tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Falcons will take over. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. They give to Algier from the gun. Gets to space right side. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Raheem Blackshear now to return. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Deep for the Falcons, Ray McLeod. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Oh, nice punt, and the fair catch is going to stick them at the 7. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they send a man in motion. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Man in motion out of the slot. Penix on 1st down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Penix working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Third down, it's Penix. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Algier running behind center. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and take some of the starch out of that front seven.
From the 37. He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running back sent in motion. Penix on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They bring Thielen in motion right. To the air on first down. Young. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it's second down coming up. Young to throw it. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Young looking to throw. Looking for a target. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good past their own 40. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They've got a man in motion. 2nd down carry for Algier. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Panthers pick this one up. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you, right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
The Carolina offense headed out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Hands off here for Brooks. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Running once more with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol. Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now a handoff to Algier. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Penix now on 1st down. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Koo on now for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And they down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Young up 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Defense shows blitz. Young. Gosh, this is Xavier Leggett. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Working inside the red zone. Has a man. It's Brooks. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. McLeod now returning it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they got to hurry. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Throw reeled in by London. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. 2 yards on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
I'm sure coach or play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They kick the running back in motion. On first down, here's Penix. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Penix. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Panthers headed out on offense again just before halftime. They'll need to connect on something downfield first to get this inside of field goal range. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing now, following the turnover. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee, clock's going to run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these 2 teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there. J.J. McCarthy leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. In the first half, it was the lefty, Michael Penix, who had it working. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a 1-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for, with both these teams in it to win it. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewart.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Falcons and receiver Darnell Mooney headed out there now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That stop made by Derek Brown. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and just 2 to go. Penix working from the gun. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, they go with Algier. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. He gets 6 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Putting a receiver in motion. Now a handoff to McClellan. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. From the gun, it's Robinson. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That stop made by Derek Brown. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing, Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy you can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. To the air on 1st down, Young. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. On the draw, this is Brooks. And he'll fight for what he can to the 15. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Young working from the gun. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got to gain a 6 there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Again, it's Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets them out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action. Here's Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
An option give to Robinson. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. Penix looking to pass. Buys time, rolling right. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Yeah. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Man in motion here. Here's a handoff from McClellan.
How are you doing?
Up with a solid gain down past the 45. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air with Penix. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, around to Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Second down carry for Algier. He has a lane inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. From the red zone now. Pitts brings it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Vacates quickly left side. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown Atlanta. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Panthers set to take the field. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Young. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Trying to find his tight end. And that means third down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
On third down, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Carolina in punt formation. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Handoff now to Robinson. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's a handoff for Algier. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 24. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Now we're on with Robinson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Trevin Wallace has it. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
So now here come the Panthers. Big moments as they go for two. He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another two added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the two-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. McLeod now returning it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons with a 5-point lead. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He takes about the 26-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Panthers football. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. To throw. That one's complete over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Throwing now. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Escapes the pocket. He can run it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Here he is to throw. Connects with Johnson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now to throw. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Looking to throw it. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Back to throw. He's on the move. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on second and goal. Here he is to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Setting up to pass. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle now to their fullback. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. So the Falcons are in the win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a